8 goals for MBAPPE. 7 goals for Haaland. 6 goals for Kane. The FIFA World Cup 2026 Golden Boot race is the most thrilling individual battle in the history of this tournament, 4 of the greatest forwards who ever lived, all chasing the same golden prize. Today we explain everything you need to know about the Golden Boot race, who leads, how the tiebreakers work, who has the best chance, and who we predict will win it. Let's go! Chapter 1: What is the Golden Boot? First, what exactly is the Golden Boot? The Golden Boot is awarded to the player who scores the most goals during the FIFA World Cup tournament. Simple enough, but here is where it gets interesting. If 2 or more players finish with the same number of goals, assists are used as the first tiebreaker. If the assist totals are also the same, then the player who has played fewer minutes will be ranked first. And right now, Messi and MBAPPE are tied on 8 goals each, meaning the assists tiebreaker is crucial. MBAPPE currently leads on assists with 2. Messi has just 1, meaning if they finish level on goals, MBAPPE wins the Golden Boot. This creates the most dramatic individual storyline of the entire tournament. Messi needs to outscore MBAPPE to win, but every goal MBAPPE scores also counts toward his assist tiebreaker advantage. Chapter 2: Messi's Journey. Let's start with the man who has led this race for most of the tournament. Lionel Messi. Messi stormed to the top of the Golden Boot charts after scoring a stunning hat-trick in Argentina's opening game against Algeria, equaling Miroslav Klose's all-time scoring record in the process with his 16th World Cup Finals goal. He then added goals against Austria, Cape Verde, and his crucial equalizer against Egypt in the round of 16 when Argentina were trailing 2-1 and heading out of the tournament. At 39 years old, Messi has now broken his own record. He is the all-time leading scorer in World Cup history for both men and women, with 8 goals. And here is the incredible context: Messi has never won the Golden Boot in his entire career. MBAPPE pipped him in 2022 with a final hat-trick. Can Messi finally claim the individual prize that has eluded him at his very last World Cup? Messi's advantage: he is still in the tournament with Argentina, and the defending champions face Switzerland in the quarter-final. Plenty more opportunities to score. Chapter 3: MBAPPE's Journey. Next, Kylian Mbappé, the man who could become the first ever player to win the Golden Boot at 2 different World Cups. In the history of this tournament, no player has ever won the Golden Boot twice. Mbappé won it in 2022 with 8 goals including a final hat-trick, and now in 2026 he has already matched that total. Mbappé has scored in all but one of France's 6 games at this World Cup. And his goal against Morocco in the quarter-final, his 8th of the tournament, drew him level with Messi at the top of the standings. But here is Mbappé's crucial advantage: he has 2 assists compared to Messi's 1. If they both finish on the same number of goals, Mbappé wins the Golden Boot on the assists tiebreaker. France are the tournament favorites. They could have 3 more games to play, the semi-final, potential final, and Mbappé will only increase his lead if France keeps winning. This is Mbappé's tournament to lose, and he is playing like a man absolutely determined to make history. Chapter 4: Haaland's Journey. And then there is Erling Haaland, the man who came from nowhere to make this a 3-way race. Haaland entered the quarterfinals on 7 goals, just 1 behind Messi and MBAPPE, after one of the most extraordinary individual scoring runs in World Cup history. He scored in the group stage against Iraq, Senegal, and Kosovo. Then scored the winner against Ivory Coast in the round of 32, and then scored both goals in Norway's historic 2-1 win over Brazil in the round of 16. Norway facing England in the quarter-final, and if Haaland scores even once, and Messi or Mbappé don't score, the Norwegian becomes the Golden Boot leader. As Haaland himself said after the Senegal game, "It's my specialty to score goals. I'm just really good at scoring goals." And at this World Cup, nobody can argue with that assessment. Chapter 5: Kane's Challenge. And 4th in the race, England captain Harry Kane, on 6 goals, just 2 behind the leaders. Kane scored twice against Croatia in the group stage, converted a penalty against Mexico in the round of 16, and has been England's most reliable and consistent performer throughout. If England win their quarter-final against Norway, and Kane scores against Norway and then again in the semi-final, he could genuinely overtake all 3 players above him. Kane and Mbappé are the only 2 players remaining who have previously won the Golden Boot, Mbappé in 2022 and Kane in 2018. The question for Kane is simple: can England go deep enough to give him the games he needs to score those crucial extra goals? Chapter 6: The Tiebreaker Drama. Now let us talk about the tiebreaker situation, because this could decide everything. Current standings: Messi 8 goals, 1 assist. MBAPPE 8 goals, 2 assists. Haaland 7 goals, 1 assist. Kane 6 goals, 2 assists. If Messi and MBAPPE both finish on the same goals, MBAPPE wins on assists. This means Messi must outscore MBAPPE to win the Golden Boot. He cannot afford to let MBAPPE match him goal for goal. But here is the twist: Argentina face Switzerland in the quarter-final, a very winnable match, while France face Morocco, the Atlas Lions, who just eliminated Canada 3-0 and are one of the best defensive teams in the tournament. Morocco's elite defense could limit MBAPPE's scoring opportunities, while Messi against Switzerland could have a field day. The tiebreaker drama makes every single goal from here onwards absolutely crucial. Chapter 7: Our prediction. So who wins the Golden Boot at World Cup 2026? Here is our complete analysis. Messi, our favorite to win. Argentina have the easier quarter-final path, Switzerland are beatable. And a potential semi-final against Norway or England gives Messi more opportunities. And Messi always scores when it matters most, his entire career has proven this. MBAPPE, the biggest threat. France are the tournament favorites, they could play 3 more games, and MBAPPE's assists advantage means he only needs to match Messi goal for goal to win. The history-making factor, first ever 2-time Golden Boot winner, drives MBAPPE to extraordinary performances. Haaland, the wildcard. Norway against England in the quarter-final. If Haaland scores twice and Messi and MBAPPE both blank, Haaland leads. Norway reaching the semi-final would be the shock of the tournament, but we have already seen them shock Brazil. Kane, the outsider. 2 goals behind, needs England to keep winning, but Kane is a proven Golden Boot winner and should never be written off. Our final prediction. MBAPPE wins the Golden Boot, finishing with 11 to 12 goals as France reach the final, becoming the first ever player to win the Golden Boot at 2 different World Cups. But Messi will push him all the way, and if Argentina win the World Cup and Messi wins the Golden Boot, that would be the most extraordinary individual achievement in football history. Messi versus MBAPPE versus Haaland versus Kane, the most exciting Golden Boot race in World Cup history. Who do you think wins it? Drop your prediction in the comments right now, we read every single one. Subscribe to GoatHattrick for live quarter-final reactions, GoatHattrick. Subscribe to GoatHattrick for live quarter-final reactions, GoatHattrick.